Hi friends, welcome to practice. I am in the mood to move, so we're going to do sun salutation A and B with a little bit of core work in there. Let's start standing at the top of the mat and stretch the arms all the way up. And then bring the arms down, tuck the chin and roll on down to a fold. And take a halfway lift to breathe in and then step on back to a plank. Let the body be nice and long, heels reach back, belly lifts, crown of head reaches forward, and then just take a little sway forwards and back. So work with the wrists before we do our first chaturanga, and then go a little side to side. Belly is still lifting, and just shifting the weight. Fingertips involved, hands strong. And then pause in the middle, lower the knees and slide the hips back into the heels. Look forward and slide it through for a cobra. Lift the belly, lift the heart up, and then downward facing dog as you're ready. Feel free to move around here. Ease your way into the shape as you like. And then settle back in towards center. Lovely long arms, spacious shoulders. Lift the heels up. Bend the knees, look forward and walk on up to the top. Take a halfway lift and fold. Roll on up to stand. Push through the feet, stretch the arms up. Bend the knees, sit the hips down through chair and keep coming down until the bum lands. Stretch the legs out in front of you. Reach the arms forward and then pull the belly back and roll on down with control. Stretch the arms overhead at the bottom. Arms reach up and tuck the chin and roll yourself back on up to your starting position again. Roll on down, lengthen the legs as you roll. Arms reach up and over, stretch out. Arms come up, they reach forward, and you roll on up. One more time, start to roll things down. Pull the belly back, control the action. Lengthen, arms reach up, head comes up, roll back on up. Bend the knees, plant the feet, and stand up. Use your hands as much as you need in that transition. Arms down, tuck the chin, and roll on down to a fold. Lift the heart and step back to plank. Let the body be long, lift the belly. Now bend the elbows any amount. Press back up, straight arms, knees down. Hips to heels, look forward and slide it through. Cobra pose, lift the belly, lift the heart to downward facing dog as you're ready. And take a breath and a breath out. Lift the heels up, bend the knees, gaze forward, step or jump to the top. Lift the belly, lift the heart. And fold. Roll on up to stand. Push through the feet, lengthen the legs, reach up. Bend the knees, sit the hips down, and keep on coming down to the floor. Lengthen the legs forward. Reach the arms forward, then we'll add difficulty. Stretch the arms up. So if the last round was already hard, keep the arms forward. Otherwise, as you roll down, see if you can keep the arms alongside the ears. Stretch up and over, and then reverse out. But see if you can keep the arms alongside the ears. You're just adding load to the situation. Again, to roll, pull the belly back as you roll, as much control as you can muster. And reverse out. Arms by ears, belly lifts. You come on up. One more time. Start to roll it back. Legs lengthening, belly drawing in. Stretch it out. And then come on up. Ooh. Reach the arms on up And pause. Bend the knees, land the feet, and swim on up to stand. Arms come down, tuck the chin, roll on down to fold. Lift the heart and step it back to plank. Lengthen the body, bend the elbows, tummy pulls back, press up, straight arms, knees down, hips to heels, look forward, roll it through. You can lift a little higher this time if you like, shoulders away from ears, to downward facing dog as you're ready. Breath slow and steady. Lift the heels. Bend the knees, gaze forward, step or float. Heart lifts. Fold. Roll on up to stand. Take your time, stretch on up. And sit the hips down. Arms keep growing longer as you come all the way down. Lengthen the legs. So you already have 2 variations to play with. Otherwise, we keep building. Arms go up alongside the ears. Start to roll down, but this time you're going to pause before your lower ribs touch the ground. And then you will roll back on up. And then again, you'll roll back on down. But you'll pause before you go all the way. Or if the lower ribs touch, mine are just touching, keep reaching the arms up and overhead. And then roll back on up and out. Last one. Start to roll on down. So you can pause at any point and hold. If you land the low ribs, stretch the arms further overhead, pull the belly back, and then roll back on up. I really felt that one. Bend the knees, land the feet, and swim your way up. Arms come down, tuck the chin, and roll. Lift the heart. Forward and through, step it back to plank. Make yourself long and bend the elbows. Press up, straight arms, knees down, hips to heels, look forward, bring it through. You choose the back bend, might be a low one, might be a higher one. To a downward facing dog. And slide your right leg up towards the sky. Draw the knee in and step the foot forward. Warrior 1, back heel down. Rise on up. Back inner thigh spins up and back. You're choosing your optimal length for the stance. Frontal hip points lift, tail drops. Hands come down. Lift the back heel and step back to plank. Bend the elbows any amount. Press up, straight arms, knees down, hips go back to heels. Look forward, slide it through. Choose your back bend. To downward facing dog. Left leg slides on up. Left foot steps forward, back heel down. Rise, warrior 1. Ribs contained, arms keep lifting. Belly conversing with your breath. 2 hands down, step to plank, bend the elbows. Press up, straight arms, knees down, hips to heels, look forward, slide it through. Choose your back bend. Downward facing dog. Lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward, step or float on up. Lift the heart. Fold. Roll on up to stand. Stretch the arms up. Bend the knees, sit the hips down. Keep going down and down and down. And this time lift the legs up. Knees bent, all legs straight towards a boat. Belly lifts, heart lifts, down to half of a boat. Low back ribs can touch down. Tummy pulls back. Legs squeeze together. Rise on up to the boat. collarbones wide. Breath as generous as you can make it. Lower, back on down. Half of the boat. Legs squeeze. Tummy draws in. Rise on up. Legs lift. Heart lifts. Crown of head lifts. Last one. Lower down. With control. Legs nice and tidy. Rise on up. Legs lift. Belly lifts. Heart lifts. Bend the knees. Land the feet. And rise on up. Last round, Sunbee. Arms down, tuck the chin. And roll on down. Halfway lift. And step to plank. Lengthen. Lift the belly and bend the elbows. Press up, knees down, hips to heels. Look forward, slide through. Your choice of back bend. Downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky. Knee to nose, step the right foot. Warrior one. Rise. Hands come down, step back to plank, and bend the elbows. Press up, straight arms, knees down, hips to heels. Look forward, slide it through. Down dog when you're ready. Left leg slides up. Left foot steps, back heel down, warrior one. Hands come down, step to plank, bend the elbows. Press up, straight arms, knees down, hips to heels, look forward, slide through. Shoulders away from ears, collarbones wide, downward facing dog. Lift the heels and bend the knees, look forward and step or float. Lift the heart and fold. Roll up to stand. Take your time. Reach the arms up. Last round of course. Sit the hips on down. Keep sitting down until you land and you lift the legs up for the boat. Lower down. Half of the boat. Lean to the right hip. Through the middle. Lean to the left hip. Through the middle, rise back on up for the boat. Lower it down, half boat. Left hip, middle, right hip. Keep the legs tidy. Middle, back up to the boat. Last round, lower, right hip. And keep the right rib cage off the ground. Middle, left hip, keep the left rib cage off the ground. Middle, rise on up, squeeze the legs, bend the knees, land the feet, and stand. Stretch the arms on up, and bring the arms down by your side as you feel the spine growing taller. Slow breaths here. And we are done for today. 3 rounds of Sun A, 2 rounds of Sun B, a little bit of core in there. I'm feeling warm. I hope you're feeling warm and bright and ready for your day. Thanks for practicing, and I'll see you next class.